All right, so we got this track called Band Ranchero. And this is going to be a pop thing. We've been referenced, 1975, some kind of more modern One Republic vibes. Like that's the kind of thing that we might be told on a track like this, where they're just like, hey, we still want to keep this country. It's still got to fit on country radio, but we're going more for this 80s pop thing, which is huge right now. I mean, it's been pretty big the last, ever since like The Weeknd and a lot of the 80s are like back in right now. And that's fantastic because that means you get to use a lot of eventide harmonizer sounds, a lot of choruses and flangers and dotted delays and all that fun stuff that people did on the records back then. It's like, it's back in style. So we're going to keep that in mind, but we're going to try to still make it radio and accessible. So I'm going to make a chart and we'll talk about it. It's going to be a verse there. So we've got an 8-bar intro, 4 down, 4 up. We're just 1/4 at this point. It's just classic pop chord progression. Say that's a pre-chorus. Nice. This is our chorus. It's going to be a turnaround, possibly a post. Oh, nice. Okay. We've got a beat 3 push stop. Go verse 2 straight to chorus 2. Okay. We got a beat 1 rest there. It's a bridge here. Down chorus. We're going to build over here. Okay, this is our chorus, yep. All right. We are key of G. I tapped it out on the pedal as we were doing this. I believe we're 100 BPM. And that's going to be very important because we're going to be doing a lot of time-based effects on this. So yeah, we want to keep that happy. We want to keep that fun. We want to think like that's a driving song. And by that we mean that the tempo is driving, and also I feel like that kind of invokes the image of driving a car in the summer. We kind of got a little bit of this Miami Vice kind of thing going on, which I think we can lean into with some of our effects. It doesn't need to sound like a movie soundtrack or anything like that. It's like, it's still going to be country, so we're going to be dialing back a lot of those aesthetics a little bit so that it fits in an accessible format and doesn't push it too far into one corner as far as genre. But I think we got a great acoustic guitar part up there. That's probably sounds like what the writers might have written the song with that. They might have sat down in the room and probably came up with that part first. Like that's a lot of the time, that's how you get these situations where you get these hooks up front where they're playing something where they obviously want that to be a part of the song, and that's most likely when the writers sat down in their writing session, someone picked up a guitar and said, how about this? And they played that little part and they were like, that's cool, and they ended up writing the entire song around it. That's very typically how the process is. So we're going to honor that, and we're going to play that. Let's dial up a funky 80s type of sound, and let's get started.